everybody, my name's Amber, and today a package that I ordered from E.l.f. Cosmetics arrived, so I thought I would open it up, show you guys what I got, and see if I even like it. And I think I've talked about this before, my mail carrier always seems to bust up my packages, no matter where I order from, how big the package is, how heavy it is, doesn't seem to matter. So shipping on this package took 8 days, which isn't bad at all. I'm just used to ordering off of like eBay or Amazon where shipping takes like 30 seconds. Oh, that's it. These little bubble things are the only protective packaging in here. The makeup's just kind of thrown in the box, which I don't really love. That's kind of disappointing. I don't think I ordered anything really breakable. The first thing I'm going to pull out is this exfoliating scrub, which I actually ordered for my mom because she was asking me to find her one that doesn't use the little plastic microbeads. And this one uses walnut something or other, something that doesn't damage the environment. I'm a little concerned. The package is like, it's got smudges on it, like as if it's been handled a whole bunch. I guess that makes sense, but it doesn't look pretty. Right. Second thing is this moisturizing under eye primer. I have super horrible under eye bags. So it says, using a brush or your finger, apply a small amount on clean skin and pat in. I hate using my fingers to put on makeup. It's just so gross to me for some reason. Even though I use fingers to put on lotion, which you would think would be the same thing, I don't know, it grosses me out. But I don't have a brush here. I don't think I have a clean brush right now. So I'm just gonna put this on with my fingers. So let me show you guys what I mean by I have horrible eye bags. The left one's a lot worse. It pretty much always looks like I have a black eye. It doesn't look too bad on camera actually, but it's pretty terrible. The right one's not as bad. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on my ring finger and pat it in. Come on. Oh, it's like tinted. It's like a pinkish tint. I don't know. I'm gonna put this on. I definitely took out way too much. One pump of this stuff probably would have been more than enough for both of my eyes. So this is definitely moisturizing, but so is regular lotion. I'm gonna let that sit while I open the next thing. Next, I got a lip exfoliator, which I pulled out of the box like this, popping out of the packaging. My lips are super dry, no matter how much water I seem to drink. And again, their exfoliators are environmentally friendly, so I figured, let's go for it. Oh, it's weird. I don't know what I expected, but it looks weird. Let's try it. It almost feels like rubbing plastic on my lips. It doesn't smell like plastic or anything, but the texture of it, it's kind of what it feels like, taking a little like fake lipstick and rubbing it over my lips. Oh, there we go. Now the exfoliating stuff is coming through. Don't like it after you put it on. The packaging says gently exfoliates lips to remove dry, chapped skin with a sugary, sweet, and smoothing sensation. That was not sugary or sweet. I guess it smells like candy, but not very good candy. What I'm curious about is if the actual exfoliating bits are going to be absorbed on my lips or if I have to wipe those off. I decided to try the Perfect Finish HD setting powder, which is like the most high-tech sounding makeup I've ever put on my face, aside from maybe something that has color match in it. I don't have on any concealer or anything, but I'm just gonna throw this over my skin to see what it does by itself. The instructions say buff all over face with a blending or powder brush using circular motions, but it doesn't come with a brush. It comes with a little makeup sponge. I'll try it with the sponge, but I'm gonna use a brush for this if I continue to use it. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it because I'm super fair skinned, but I just put a little bit, yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. I put a little bit right here, and it kind of looks like when you use a really fine sandpaper and you're sanding like wood or whatever, and you take off a really fine layer and there's that powder over the top of whatever you're sanding. That's kind of what this looks like, but it doesn't feel like you're sanding your face, obviously. I'm gonna say right off the bat, if you have dry skin like I do, this is not gonna work by itself because it's just picking up all of the little flakes of dry skin that are still stuck to my face and like highlighting them. This would, however, be much easier to apply with a brush like they suggest, but if they suggest a brush, they should include a brush with it. I think if I had my BB cream under it, it would work a little bit better. So I'm going to put on my BB cream on the other side that I haven't done yet and see if it makes a difference. Okay, having a BB cream or probably even just a foundation under this stuff makes a huge difference. Again, I don't know if my camera is going to pick it up, but my pores are basically invisible on this side, which is pretty impressive. I've been struggling with covering my pores for as long as I can remember. So the Perfect Finish HT powder, I definitely recommend. Put a BB cream under it, put your foundation under it, put any kind of concealer under it. Definitely this stuff works. The BB cream I'm using is called Aqua Tinted. The brand is FPL. This brand is also cruelty free, just like all E.l.f. products. So yeah, you don't have to use E.l.f. brand BB cream or anything for this to work. I'm using a different brand. Alright, next thing, I think this under eye primer has set and dried enough that I can put something over it. It's still a little bit sticky. Obviously the color's not affected because it was, even though it looks tinted when it comes out of the bottle, it is sheer once you put it on. So next thing, I got an under eye highlighter and concealer. Wow, you can't see that at all. Like I said, I'm always looking for things to cover up these monsters. Eye bag comes out like this. This side's the highlighter, this side's the concealer. I know you can't really tell the color difference. I am very fair skinned, so this is super light, but they both look white on my camera. I don't know why it's doing that. It's really terrible. The instructions say conceal side under the eye area to disguise under eye bags and help reduce the appearance of wrinkles, dark circles, and puffiness. We'll see. While helping the skin around the eyes look firmer and rejuvenated. The highlight cream gives eyes an instant brightening boost with light reflecting pigments that work like an instant eye lift. Can also be used as an eyeshadow base. So let's see. This is the conceal side. I hate these applicators for everything except for lip gloss. All deal. So this goes on pretty thick, actually. Like, the fact that you can see it on my camera says a lot, actually. When I've done makeup videos in the past and I put on concealer, it looks like it makes no difference because my camera doesn't pick it up. So you can kind of see some puffiness still. I think that's kind of unavoidable, especially when I go like that. But I am pretty impressed with how well this covers my under eye bags. They look a bit smoother. They're obviously not as dark. So I'm going to try the highlighting side now. I've never highlighted under my eyes. I kind of don't want to draw attention to that area, but we'll give it a shot. Why not? Oh, that's unsettling. The applicator for the highlighting side, even though the highlighter is white and doesn't seem to be tinted very much at all, the tip of the applicator is pink. Like, it looks like it's been dipped into lip gloss or something else. I'm sure it hasn't, but it doesn't make me feel good. This is a bit much. I've never highlighted with white before. I'm just gonna do one side for now to see how this looks. This just might not be a look for me, personally. Because I don't do much highlighting and contouring for everyday makeup. It does just kind of make the under eye area look a little bit brighter, a little more awake. Alright, I like it. It does what it says it's supposed to do. It conceals and it highlights. I would definitely, if you have puffy under eye bags like I do, I would definitely recommend combining it with the hydrating serum. I'm not sure exactly how much of a difference it makes, but it does seem to make some difference in getting the puffiness down a little bit, so when you put your makeup over it, it doesn't just settle into all the creases. I'm gonna let that sit and move on to the next thing, and we'll see how that settles. Right, next thing I got was a lip stain. This thing is red, 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 which is what I was looking for. I absolutely love lip stains, and I've been having trouble finding ones that are cruelty-free, so decided I would try E.l.f's lip stain. There were kind of mixed reviews about this online, saying that it didn't stay, or it was sticky, or horrible things that you don't want your lip stain to do. The directions say, apply the stain to bare lips and allow to dry for a matte finish. Apply the clear gloss on top of the color for a shiny effect and to moisturize the lips if needed. So in my experience with lip stains, you have to put the top coat on. I don't know if that's true for all lip stains, but all the ones I've tried, you have to, or it doesn't stay. Most of the reviews said that it doesn't stay if you put it on just by itself, and I have a feeling that the reviews that said it was sticky didn't allow the stain part to dry before they applied the gloss, so we'll see. I do still kind of have the exfoliating stuff on my lips, and I don't feel the grittiness of it anymore. I don't know if I like ate the exfoliating bits or if they did actually get absorbed into my lips, because I know they are all natural ingredients and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna wipe this off because it says to apply it to bare lips, and I can still feel all the oils and stuff. As a side note, my lips feel way better after applying the exfoliating stuff and letting it sit on my lips for all this time. It's been about 20 minutes since I put it on, actually. My lips do feel really great. This is better than any chapstick that I've ever used. Definitely recommend the lip exfoliator as well. Okay, right off the bat, this stuff goes on super thick. Like, I wiped it off on the edge of the bottle, and it's super thick. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to touch my lips together, but also still talk. Again, my camera's washing this out. I'm gonna try to pick up my camera and show you guys what this looks like. You can see my poster in the background. So it's a very dark red. My camera's washing it out and making it look kind of orange for some reason. Big butt panda. Yeah, some of it's my camera, some of it's my lighting. But it's a very deep, dark red. It doesn't feel super sticky like other lip stains I've used. It doesn't feel like a lip gloss, which I know some people really hate that lip gloss feeling. This doesn't feel like that. It almost feels like a chapstick. So I'm gonna let that sit for at least a minute. In my experience, that's how long it takes for a lip stain to set. Okay, so it's actually been a little over a minute. I started the timer a little bit late because I wanted to be sure that I waited an entire minute because I'm a super impatient person. So it does still feel a tiny, tiny bit sticky. Like I said, it goes on really thick, so maybe if you scrape more of it off before you apply it, it would dry faster and not as sticky. It's coming off a little bit on my fingers. Where's my tissue? Yeah, it's coming off a little bit. Again, that might just be because it went on so thick. So I'm gonna dab some of this off. And just accidentally shoved the tissue in my mouth. How long do I have to wait for this to dry? Alright, so far I'm not super impressed. But it is smudging off. Especially if I rub it with a tissue. Smudging off a whole bunch. I'm gonna throw the lip gloss over it, see if that helps. Like I said, in my experience, if it comes with two things, you have to use both. Okay, this is not my favorite because the lip stain hasn't fully dried, of course it came off on the little white applicator for the gloss part. It does wipe off though, so at least that was easy. The gloss is very sticky, very heavy. I don't know about that, but I'm willing to give the stain part a second try when I have a little more time and a little more patience. Usually I put my lip stain on first and then do the rest of my makeup so it has enough time to set before I put anything over it. But right now, I'm kind of on the fence about it, especially since the reviews were kind of split. I thought I could fix the problems that the reviews said they had, but maybe not. Maybe this just isn't the best product. I'm not sure. Finally, the last item I got was a nail polish set. I got some kind of darker colors because it's fall and winter, and for some reason, in my mind, that means darker colors. I'm gonna swatch them super quick and see how they turn out. This box is dusty. Along the top. Gross. So as you can see, that first purple one did not go on well at all. It was super thick and kind of sticky. And like I said, the package was dusty, so I don't know if this is just an old set that somehow got sent to me anyway or what. The second one, the black one, went on pretty well. I didn't realize it was glittery when I ordered it online. However, after I put it on, I accidentally touched it, and when I went to touch it up to reapply it, it wouldn't go on. There was polish on the brush, but it wouldn't transfer to my nail on top of the other nail polish. I did manage to get it to work, but that's kind of why that one got a little messy on the side. The last one, in the bottle, it looks like it's blue, but on my finger, it looks like it's black, which is fine because I love black nail polish. It just wasn't what I expected. This one is also a little bit sheer. Might take a couple coats to go on. I noticed that when I shake them, you know how when you shake nail polish, you can hear the clicking sound of the little ball that's supposed to mix it up? These don't have that. The first purple one did. After I shook it for a little while, I could hear that noise, but the other two don't, and I've only experienced that with old nail polishes that have expired. So again, I don't know if I got an expired batch, or if this is just how they are. They did dry super fast, though. The purple one's already mostly dry. Like, I could touch them and they're fine, and it's been like 2 minutes tops. So overall, the Perfect Finish Powder HD whatever, the Perfect Finish HD powder has been my favorite. I really like the under eye primer, the under eye concealer, the lip exfoliant is excellent. The lip stain, now that it's been on my lips a little while longer, I don't dislike it as much as I did when I first put it on, but it is still coming off. It's still coming off on my fingers, on the tissue. It makes me worried it's gonna come off on my teeth. Again, like I said, I'm willing to give it a second shot and give it a little more time to set. I would not recommend the lip gloss part of it. That was just kind of gross. I would just put a chapstick over the top or something. Alright, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this video helped you out in some way if you're thinking of buying any of these products. I'll see you next time. Bye.